Hello viewers, how are you? Welcome to Nazmun's channel. I am Nazmun Nahar, Assistant Teacher, Foundation School, Lalmatia, Dhaka. Today I am going to take class 9 and 10, subject Bangladesh and Global Studies. Look at the following pictures carefully. What can you see here? There are some pictures of the bank. Look at here, it's Bangladesh Bank. Here below is Grameen Bank, and here is Bangladesh Krishi Bank. And finally, look at here, there are some names of the bank, that is Standard Chartered, HSBC, and Citibank. So what do you understand by seeing the following pictures? Yes, of course. Today I am going to discuss about the financial and banking system of the government of Bangladesh. This is chapter 30, class 9, BGS. Today we are going to discuss about the concept of bank, the classification of banks, and the functions of banks. First of all, I would like to discuss about bank. So what is bank? I have written here, bank is an organization to keep deposit of money of the people and to disburse various terms loan to the borrowers. So what does it mean? We can say easily that bank is an organization to keep deposit of money of the people and to disburse various terms of loan to the borrowers. The role of bank in economic development is very much important. People keep their income and surplus money in bank for safety. Banks are classified into three types. First one, see here, the central bank. So what is central bank? Central bank is the highest financial organization of a country. It supervises and controls the money market, the monetary system, and other banks of the country. The name of the Central Bank of Bangladesh is Bangladesh Bank. So what is central bank? Central bank is the highest financial organization of a country. Now come to the second one, that is commercial bank. So what is commercial bank? Commercial bank gives short-term loan for the purpose of commercial profit. There are many commercial banks in Bangladesh, such as Sonali Bank, Janata Bank, the Agrani Bank, the Rupali Bank, the Uttara Bank, the Pubali Bank, the National Bank, the City Bank, the Islami Bank. Okay, and last comes the specialized financial organization. So what are these actually? To attain special objectives, this financial organization established. Some banks have been established in our country for attaining special objectives. These banks are called special financial organizations, such as Shilpo Bank for the development of industry, Krishi Bank for the development of agriculture, and House Building Finance Corporation for sanctioning house building loans. And finally, Grameen Bank for providing microcredits to the poor people. Now we are going to discuss about the functions of a central bank. Look at here, I put there two logos of Bangladesh Bank. Bangladesh is bank is the highest financial organization of the country. So what are the main activities of Bangladesh Bank or the central bank? First is, I have written here, introduces paper currency. So only the central bank or the Bangladesh Bank of our country can introduce paper currency. This paper currency is known as identified currency. Second one, keeps the monetary system stable. One of the main functions of the central bank is keeping the monetary system stable of the country. The responsibility of keeping internal and external value of currency stable is vested on the central bank. Central bank is mainly known as the bank of the government. Now look at the third one, calculates the internal and external loans of the government. So central bank calculates the internal and external loan of the government and performs the responsibility of management. This bank keeps the deposit of the government money without interest. And in case of necessity, it gives loan to the government and gives advice regarding financial affairs. Next one, see, controls loan giving ability of the commercial bank. We know that commercial bank gives loan, short-term and long-term loan to the people or for the to the entrepreneurs. So central bank actually control the loan giving ability. Loans given by the commercial banks are included in the total supply of the currency of the country. So if the total amount of money increases due to the formation of additional loans, inflation may appear in the country. So central bank tries to maintain stability by making equality between the demand and the supply of the total currency of the country. Now come to the next one, performs duty as the clearing house. So central bank performs duty as the clearing house of the mutual dues among the various banks. As a result of the transaction of check regarding daily trade, dues and liabilities are created among the commercial banks. So central banks settle these interbank dues and liabilities among various banks through check. Next one, maintains the specific exchange rate of the currency with other current countries. So one of the main activity of the central bank is maintain the specific exchange rate of the currency of the country with the currency of the other countries. For this purpose, central bank purchases and sells foreign currency. Look at the another one, preserves gold, silver, etc. So central bank preserve valuable metals and golds and silver and for earn foreign currency. And the last one, see here, work as the representative of IMF, that is International Monetary Fund, and World Bank. So we know that central bank of every country work as the representative of the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank in their representative countries. So these are the functions of the central bank. Now we are going to discuss about the functions of the commercial bank. So what are the functions of the commercial bank? I have written it very briefly here. First function of the commercial bank here, you see, receive deposit. So one of the main objective of the commercial bank is to receive deposit from the people. So bank deposit is generally of three types. How many types? Three types. First one is current, second one is savings, and third one is the fixed deposit. Now go to the second one. The second activity of the commercial bank is to loan disbursement. Okay, so keeping a fixed part of the money collected from the people, it gives the rest of the money to the businessman and industrialist as loan. Third comes, it creates the medium of exchange. One of the main duties of commercial bank is to create the medium of exchange. Though the authority of introducing paper notes is possessed only by the central bank, the commercial banks create medium of exchange like check, bank draft, hundi, traveler's check, etc. Now come to the next point, and that is cash bill of exchange on settling discount. If money is needed before the bill expiry, the owner of bill of exchange can get cash by exchanging the bill of exchange form of the commercial bank. So the bank earns a huge amount of profit in this work. Next come transfer money safely and rapidly. We know that commercial bank can transfer money safely and rapidly. These banks help in people to transfer money easily from one place to another through the bank check, bank draft, and order, traveler check, telegraphic transfer, that is TT, etc. And finally comes buys and sell bonds, stocks, shares, and debenture. Okay, central banks, what do? They buy and sell bonds, stocks, share, and debenture. Moreover, they assist their customers in paying house rent, income tax, premium of insurance, telephone and electricity bills, and they also keep valuable ornament and documents securely. So these all are the function of the commercial bank. Now we'll know about the role of various banks in poverty alleviation and self-employment. First come the role of the Krishi Bank. Okay, after the achievements of the liberation, Bangladesh Krishi Bank was formed, taking all the assets and liabilities of the former Agricultural Development Bank situated in Bangladesh. This bank has important role in poverty alleviation and employment creations. Some of the activity of the Bangladesh Krishi Bank are written below. See here. It gives short, medium, and long-term loan to the farmers. It gives loan for purchasing cattle, seeds, fertilizer, and agricultural instruments. And it also gives loan for poultry, livestock growing, fishery, sericulture, fruit, and flower cultivation. Next, we'll read about the role of the Grameen Bank. Grameen Bank has emerged in Bangladesh as an exceptional bank. It is a specialized financial organization for giving loan to the landless rural people. So this bank is also known as microcredit facility bank. So the activity of the Grameen Bank is here, gives loan to the landless rural man and woman, gives facility to the poor man and woman without any security. And finally, it plays an important role to create scope for self-employment for the vast unemployed rural population. So the role of Grameen Bank is actually very much important in our economy. And now we are at the end of our discussion. Okay, so here for evaluation, I put some questions here. So first question here, I put that what do you understand by identified currency? That thing I discussed before, that only the central bank can introduce paper currency, and this paper currency is known as identified currency. Second one is that central bank is called the borrower of the last phase. Explain why it is known as the borrower of the last phase. Because when commercial banks face financial crises and fail to get loan from any other source, they are compelled to seek protection to the central bank. In such circumstances, the central bank saves the commercial banks from financial crisis by giving them loan. And for that reason, these are known as the called as the borrower of the last phase. And the last question is that write some name of the banks which have already included microcredit system. We know that Grameen Bank has actually introduced the microcredit system in our country. There are some other banks like Bangladesh Krishi Bank, Sonali Bank, Ogroni Bank, Janata Bank, Rajshahi Krishi Unnayan Bank, Rupali Bank. They all have included microcredit programs with proper importance in their respective agriculture and rural loan program. Okay, so these are the discussions which we have talked before, and that is the activity of the central bank, activity of the commercial banks, activities of the different financial organizations. So I hope you all of you understood of my today's discussion. So keep watching my videos and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you. Thank you very, very much.